Hello, swim team. Thank you guys for tuning in and all the newcomers that are here. Welcome. This is Sink or Swim Theater Company. We are doing our online Monoholics Digital Acting Challenge. Every month we have voters vote on a certain theme, and then ourselves, along with some of our acting colleagues, try to pick monologues to film and send in to match that theme that was voted upon by you, the viewers. So for the month of December, the theme that was voted upon is Miss You Already. And before we begin, I do want to give a special shout out to Austin James for organizing all of the videos this month. He really is wonderful, and we appreciate everything that you do, Austin. So, without further ado, I do want to get this started right now. So, thank you all for tuning in. Welcome. Sink or Swim Theater Company really appreciates the support. And let's just get started with Miss You Already.
Thank you for going up there and getting this takeaway container for me. I know that I stood up and wanted to leave, but you were right to remind me that I still had a 4-inch section of quesadilla on my plate, and that's wasteful. People are hungry in this world, Claire. You said that. And how right you are, Gary. Any final words before I close the lid? You know what, let's bow our heads, shall we? Oh, I see. Okay, so you get to have final words, but I don't. And we are bowing our heads, and we are closing our eyes. Before the closing of this lid, let us mark for one another this moment. Close your eyes, Gary. This quesadilla will be the very last thing that Gary and Claire ever share, so let us properly mark the moment when Gary told Claire it was over. And the moment after that, when Claire asked why. And the next moment, when Gary said it seemed as though Claire could not be present, truly present with him, because she still talks about childhood and high school and growing up as though she was stuck in the past, and if Claire's stuck in the past, then how will she and Gary ever look to the future, move forward, seize the day, carpe diem, and all that? And let the record note that Claire said, okay, Gary, maybe you're right. Give me another chance. Let's try to make this work. And Gary said, and you said no. You said we've tried for more than a year. I don't think we should try anymore. And I said, man, it is really raining out there. And you didn't say anything. And I said, to hell with it, I'm gonna go. And I stood up, and right there, Gary, right there is where I was waiting for you to say something great. That I know there's no way you could have known that that was the time, but right there, Gary, that was the moment for you to say something really great. And you said, you should box it up. There are homeless people around the corner. I suck at life, Gary. I suck big time. You know, here I am thinking about my poor little shattered heart when there are people with nothing to eat. Thanks for reminding me of that. And, thank you for bringing me to such a shitty restaurant for our breakup. Should have seen this one coming. You know, we always joked that people should break up in shitty restaurants that they were never going to want to visit again because of the way that memories just stick to a place. Will you please go? Please just go and leave me alone so I can have a good cry, you asshole.
Hi, my name is Gaines Semler, and I'll be playing Aiden. This piece is slightly autobiographical and deals with the loss of a relationship. I wrote it with a friend of mine. So I hope you enjoy. You know, your doctor said that you've been remembering things, which is really, really great. And, you know, she also said that you've been talking, you know, which is, well, you're being kind of quiet with me, but that's fine. That's totally fine. She also said that you asked a nurse where Aiden is, and that was a really big deal because you hadn't even remembered your own name at that point. So, do you remember saying that about Aiden? Do you know who Aiden is? you're his best friend, and he cares about you a lot, more than anything, actually. And it's getting really hard to breathe in this thing. This is a really, really nice facility you've got here. I think you're in really good hands, and you're only going to get better, and you're going to get back to your old self. You're going to start writing and climbing trees and just being unapologetically you. So have you been listening to any music? No? That's weird. I mean, it's really good for memory, I thought. What about some ASAP, huh? Some LSD? That's your favorite song. Right? What about Van Morrison? Huh? Here, take my pods. They're AirPods. They're for listening to music or other things on your phone. You used to have a pair. You know, I probably don't have any service in here anyway, so I think I just got busted. Jordan? What are you looking at? Jordan? Jordan? Excuse me? Nurse? Excuse me?
Hi, my name is Erin Eisner, and I am going to be doing a hero piece from Much Ado About Nothing. I personally miss doing Shakespeare a lot, something I haven't been able to do as much due to the pandemic, so I did choose this piece with the theme Miss You Already. For selfish reasons, I really just wanted an excuse to do a Shakespeare piece. Also, I do picture this piece as Hero, you know, wine glass in hand, having a little goss sesh with her girls, and something else I really miss is getting to hang out in large groups of people. So I thought that it worked for the theme, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn ride sparkling in her eyes, misprizing what they look on, and her wit values itself so highly that to all matter else seems weak. But who dare tell her so? If I should speak, she would mock me into air. Oh, she would laugh me out of myself, press me to death with wit. Therefore, let Benedict let covered fire consume away in sighs, waste inwardly. It were a better death than die with mocks, which is as bad as die with tickling.
Hi, my name is Molly Sanders. I will be performing a monologue from The Shadow Box by Michael Christopher. My character Agnes is caring for her ailing mother who is struggling with complications from dementia. This really hits home for me as my family dealt with a similar diagnosis with my grandmother when I was in high school. And seeing my grandmother essentially leave before she was physically gone really encapsulates the Miss You Already theme for me, and so does this monologue. Thank you for watching. You see, it was after Claire died that Mama started to get sick. Just all of a sudden, she was old. And she isn't, you know, but she just seemed to give up. I couldn't bring her out of it. Claire could have, but I couldn't. And we lost the farm, the house, everything. It was after one of the last operations. You know, Mama came home from the hospital and she seemed very happy. She seemed stronger than ever. You know, she was laughing and joking, making fun of me, just like she used to. And then she told me she'd written a letter while she was in the hospital to Claire. And she said she was very nice to her and she forgave her for not writing and keeping in touch. She asked her to come home and visit, bring the children. Claire had been dead for a long time then. I didn't know what to do. I tried to tell her, I tried, but she wouldn't listen. And of course, no letter came, no reply. And Mama would ask every day for the mail. Every day I had to tell her no, there wasn't any. Every day. I kept hoping she would forget, but she didn't. And when no letter came for a long time, she started to get worse. She wouldn't talk, and when she did, she accused me of being jealous and hiding the letters, and sometimes I didn't know what to do, so it means so much to her. It's important to her. It's something to hope for. You have to have something. People need something to keep them going. So I write the letters. I don't mind. It's not difficult. You see, Mama really doesn't listen anymore. She used to. Used to be the only time I could talk to her. But now it really doesn't matter what they say. It's just so she knows that Claire is coming.
Hello, guys. My name's Cameron Lopez. The piece that I decided to show for Miss You Already is from the Alien movie franchise. It's from Alien Coven. The character Daniels has just lost his significant other, and it's just a really, really heart-wrenching piece. He's making a video log talking to the animatron known as David. It's just a really good show of loneliness and loss, and I just think it's a very touching piece, and I love it. So, thank you all very much. Here is Alien Coven. This is log number 400. We are still aboard the Coven colonization expedition ship. We are at day number 790. This wasn't even my idea. David just had to have this dream of building an old cabin on a lake, like the old pioneers did on Earth. Cabin next to a lake. If you look, there's a lake in the terraforming zone on Oregon 6. That's why in the ship's hull, if you look, you'll find that there's enough wood there to make a cabin. There's pickaxes, nails, saws, shovels, things that I have no clue what to do with now. But he knew. Probably threw away the instructions. He was always doing that. All this saving, the waiting. Now I wonder, why bother?
Because you promised to build a cabin on a lake.
Walter, I didn't just program you to help me with the funeral arrangements or document anything. I needed your help with something else. You see, this colonization mission, the crews are all in couples. That was the point. Everyone except me now. Walter, when we land, would you help me build my cabin?
Hey everybody, my name is Mary May, and I'm the creator of this next piece called Hide and Seek. This piece was inspired by the times that we miss and how we continually try to get back to them. I want to give a quick thank you to Khalid Cannon for his work on this. It would not have been possible without you. And to my goddaughter, Estella Thomas, for letting us use her voice for this project. Please enjoy.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
When did I know? I got that splinter from the tree outside of my dad's house, running around in a constant pursuit of anyone who thought they could reach home base before I found them. Fake left, go right, lose my balance. I was a clumsy kid. Okay, I'm still clumsy now. But I grabbed onto that tree and I got this terrible fucking splinter. You remember? It was bad, right? Just so much blood, and it looked like I had lost the tip of my finger. Something about that day and how that tiny piece of wood just slid itself under my skin uninvited and caused me so much pain. And then you moved. Or maybe skateboarding, because I left the ground. I was flying down that hill by our neighborhood until the intersection where there were cars, and I was there, and suddenly I realized I had never learned how to stop. I jumped off. I was rolling, covered in blood. So maybe ice skating. Backwards crossovers, bunny hops, toe loop until bloody on the inside this time. I guess as you grow up, people just stop protecting you as much. And each time I got hurt, I just lost a little bit of hope and a little optimism, maybe a little curiosity. And I have been trying so hard to get back to that. Back to when we could sing along to Disney songs without being worried about how racist they are, or being afraid to smile at strangers on the street. Look, I didn't always want to be this pessimistic. I wanted to be happy. And having you in my life, Emma, loving you, is the closest that anything has ever brought me to that. Nothing has made me feel more like a stupid child than you do. So maybe life's a full circle. And maybe I'll go hide this time. And when you're finished counting, you can come find me. And We won't play games about it. And we won't run around the tree. And we won't get hurt.
27, 28, 29, 30. Ready or not, here I come.
Thanks so much for watching. You guys can follow me at Caroline Donica on Instagram or check out my website, www.carolinedonica.com, or you can follow my production company, University Production.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.